Hello, and welcome back to Lingo 2 for what is going to be the end of Lingo uh, for more than any other reason because Silksong is coming out and I need to stop playing something in order to play Silksong, and I need to stop playing something in order to play the game that viewers vote on. By the way, if you're interested in that, supporters get to cast votes for what game I play next in the series. So you can go ahead and click for information down below about that. But if you're a YouTube member or whatever, by all means, please vote. I'm happy to play what people vote for. I put up a very long list. And so partially out of necessity, that means I have to end the Lingo series, at least for now. I'm going to start with what might be a particularly controversial statement among the Lingo community as I understand it, which is that I think Lingo 1 was considerably better than Lingo 2. And so the Lingo 1, I felt like I always had something to do. I never felt like I got particularly stuck. And that made me a lot happier. With Lingo 2, I felt like there's a lot of times where the collecting letters was a cute idea, but it just was a constant lock to progress. And as you can see here, I had a guess after marinating on this for a long period of time, and given that I am someone who has taught and teaches a lot of calculus, by the way, that position is something that has three derivatives. I mean, it has more derivatives than that, but the derivatives of position are velocity, acceleration, and jerk, which led me to believe that perhaps this last one was going to be jerk. Now, I have no idea exactly how I'm going to interpret this as the derivative of, the change of, or how it's changing, or something like that. It's going to be something about change. Anyway, all of that said, about Lingo 1 and Lingo 2, I definitely don't want to come across as negative, because I would say overall I really enjoyed both Lingo 1 and Lingo 2. This is going to be experiment? No. It's going to be discovery? It is. Aha. Okay. So science changes through discovery. I see. Okay. So this is definitely about change. Somehow. How do you change a game? By cheating? No. By winning? No. Okay. So it's something to do about change. Anyway, I particularly enjoyed both of these. I would give the nod to Lingo 1 if I were to pick it. But the way they sort of distilled down what made The Witness great has been very enjoyable. I think this is going to be learning. There we go. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about The Witness and what it is that made The Witness great. And then maybe talk a little bit more about my overall thoughts on these games while I try and jump around and pretend I'm also thinking about these. I think there was one in here that I think Tristan had a good suggestion that it was going to be like drama or acting or something. It was maybe not in here, but I think it was. Let's see. That's got to be magenta, doesn't it? So, The Witness, if you've not played it, is an amazing game that involves sort of wandering around an island that is graphically not too dissimilar, honestly, to this island, solving a bunch of line puzzles. And much like these games, there's no explicit, hey, idiot, these are the rules, figure it out kind of moment. It's like opposite meaning of verb. Okay, well, since it's the end, I'm going to cheat extensively. Can't be still life. It's not nearly enough. Is this a statue? No. But the process of learning a mechanic without being told what it is, I find very satisfying. And there's very few games that have really hit on that. And The Witness really does. It's perhaps my all-time favorite game, although, Factorio gets some... Factorio gives it some competition, we'll say, as we think about my all-time favorite game. But it's definitely very high on the list. And there have been a lot of games that have tried to be the Witness, including things like I played The Looker on the channel, which is like a Witness parody game, and that game was fantastic. Link below. But I also played Taiji, which I didn't really have the same, I didn't think, sense of... I don't think I've been here before. I think this was a new way that I went by. But this really hit... Lingo 1 especially really hit it. I really loved in Lingo 1 the different heights of the boxes was a really cool discovery. No, it can't be bug, right? This is like a... Oh, this is... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Interesting. And I'm trying to be simultaneously coherent about thinking about this while also coherent about playing the game, which is perhaps maybe not ideal. But the sort of arc of discovery is very satisfying, particularly in Lingo 1, because you have access to so much so early, and then you have to sort of figure it out. Oh, I think this is trio. There we go. I had to pull out what the symbol was. I will say for my personal taste, I like the colors better than I liked the symbols. Because my brain has a really hard time keeping track of the symbols, and there were so many of them, and I think there's still a few symbols that I don't even know what they mean, although we did at least sort of figure out the change thing today, at least a little bit, but oh, it's gonna be like beat. I do also have the dot. I did like the addition. Wow, these all have dots. Why do these all have dots? That's upsetting. The addition of things with multiple solutions that interact with things, that was very clever, right? There are a lot of this could be ice? No. I think the only oh, this could be gas. The only example we have of this is like rain and hail or something. So it's something like at a colder temperature or a hotter temperature or whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of clever stuff in Lingo 2. Like, I think the puzzle design, perhaps, in Lingo 2 might be better than the puzzle design in Lingo 1, although I'm not sure about that. But there were a lot of sort of cool meta puzzles here that I quite enjoyed. But the sort of forced order through collecting letters and then collecting double letters or whatever did not really work for me as much, and led to some episodes where like we either had to like cut almost the entire episode because I wandered around and didn't find anything, or probably made for very boring viewing for you. This is gonna be Quill. Oh, it can't be Quill. Spying? There we go. Okay. So I appreciate the ambition. If there's a Lingo 3, I will definitely play it. And I'll enthusiastically play it, I should say. I feel like this has been more critical than I intended to be, because ultimately, more than anything, my takeaway is I can't believe these games aren't more famous, particularly like Lingo 1 is such a banger from the very beginning and had so many moments of, oh my God, that's such a creative and cool idea. And I got there. I'd really recommend it to a very, very, very wide range of people. Is this really going to be flowers? It is. It's like, what creative plural of flower are they coming up with? But they did not come up with a bee. This is like a bee is part of a hive, and then part of a hive is, I think, it also must be said, the sheer amount of content in each of these games is impressive. Like, I didn't come anywhere near getting everything in Lingo 1. I'd guess maybe I got 70%, although maybe not. I'm not sure. And I think I've probably gotten 50% of the content in Lingo 2, something thereabouts, in many, many episodes of playing them. And so there's a ton of content, and this will come back to some of my comments perhaps on Blueprints, the content is incredibly dense. So it sort of feels like I'm getting a lot done when things are working. Again, that was part of the problem with the pacing of Lingo 2, that you sort of got stuck for periods of time when you had to write left in a thing that said right, for example, or whatever kinds of things. But the density, like the amount of puzzles you go through in really fast succession, is very, very satisfying. I think if I had a vote, I'll say. So I said I'd play Lingo 3. I'd happily play Lingo 3. If it comes out, I'll play it. I'm even kind of intrigued. There's a whole modding community that makes mods. I'm kind of intrigued by some of the mods that people have made where they add a bunch of new rules or whatever. But I think I would be more excited if the person who makes this, whose name I want to say is Brendan? One of those? If they came out with a new game that was not Lingo, I would be all over it. I would love to see what this mind comes up with in some other category of preferably puzzle game where you figure out what the rules are by playing it. I'm not asking them to make a first-person shooter or something, to be clear, but I really enjoyed the sort of the layers of all of these things, and I cannot think of a synonym of crush to save my life. Oh, I don't think I tried mash. Oops. I tried mush somehow, but not mash. Oh, it was mash. Okay. That is funny that I was this close. Let's see. Like, I'm thinking like comb, but that's not really helpful. Is there something a bee is part of that has a synonym that, it's not going to be like C or something. It's not going to be like B is the letter B and it's part of the alphabet. And didn't you know that Z is also a letter of the alphabet? I don't think it's going to mean that. One of the things that I should say, going with that, that makes this series of games work so well, by the way, is the fact that words have so many different layers to them. And that was something that the first game really capitalized on with the low, medium, high business, is we've got sort of the, how does the word sound? What letters are in the word? What does the word mean? And so we get a lot of this sort of syntactic, phonetic, whatever the other word is for how it's written, listographic or whatever, different layers, and we get to interact with those in lots of interesting ways. Oh, this is the job of someone who rules. It's king. So that's made words like a particularly rich category in which to play with these things. And what on earth is this? Like, what are the B words? Okay, well, as I said, I'm going to cheat. If I can. Oh, I can't cheat because it's a multi-word. For some reason. I don't know. How do all of these have multiple answers? Now, I will say that the one converse of my saying that there's a ton of content is that I do think the games could have been better if they cut the amount of content by, like, I don't know, 20% or something like that. Like, there are some periods where it's sort of like, okay, I get it. I get this puzzle type, and I feel like I've had enough of it before it's completely done. But, and only to sort of better highlight some of the, like, really insanely clever puzzles, like the ones in the tower in this game really impressed me. The overall puzzle design, I would say, is excellent. But of course, you know, anytime you edit, you can improve quality by sort of just cutting things out. And I really have no idea what this is going to be. Like worker, drone, queen, all of these things appeal to me. And it really is part of, not the other way around, right? I swear it's is part of is what the star means. I'm finding my notes. Oh no, this is an example of. Which one is part of? Oh, that's that one. Okay. So this is a B is an example of a bug, and then we want another example, or we want something that is an example of a bug, or something like that. Okay, so we're looking for something. It's an example of. Which direction does this go again? Do I have one of these hanging around? Okay, it goes. Okay, so. So. So it's supposed to be more general. Yeah, so a B is an example of. What is a B an example of? Fly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that fly is. Okay, I understand now. I got my cue. Haha. An excellent last episode accomplishment. We now have the full alphabet, at least singly. Not doubly, but at least singly. And that's something. Let's see. We had this whole area over here. There was one more thing that Tristan pointed out that I wanted to look at today before we got to... snowman is a puddle is probably what that's going to be. Opposite of lose is win. But for some reason, that's not going to work. messages. Okay, I will say I did appreciate that there were not anagrams in this game. Let's see, there's this whole area. There was an area where there was like a place to type in the thing. Oh yeah, I admit also part of why I'm ending this series now is I could not less want to get this stupid eye by like exhausting the list of paths through this area. That might be like one of the least appealing puzzle prospects that I have seen in a game as far as how much I would enjoy it. Ooh, we've got a whole new gallery area. Where? Is a type of question. Have I been to all of these? I don't even think I've been to all of these, have I? Yeah, I really don't think so. What about this? Have I been here? Okay, this is part of Daedalus. Gourd. Oh, it wants an example of a gourd, so it wants me to, like, type squash. Oh, I guess this is not squash. This one is squash? That's not pumpkin. How many gourds do you know? A plum is certainly a type of fruit. It's that painting. Let's see. We've got, speaking of pumpkins, young, sleepy, energetic, wired. I don't know. What is the first letter? R. I think Tristan would tell me I should think about what words come after young. I have no idea here. Spin. It's gonna be turn. Okay, let's return to the gallery. And we can come through here again. Through our secret... where's this? It's also in Daedalus, apparently. Blowhole is part of a whale. A fin is part of a whale. Amid. Pyramid. I do enjoy all the little jokes, by the way. Like the fact that this game doesn't at all take itself seriously is a huge plus for me. Oh, this could be like look or stare. There we go. Amid, among. Stare among, indeed. Okay, so we've got in to the green place. Shape. Rectangle. Circle. Square. Rhombus. Triangle. Tree. Four-letter tree, huh? Pine. Artist. Van Gogh? No. Trying to decide. Oh, this isn't asking me for an example of an artist. This is asking me for artist is an example of a creator? No. Vehicle. Wait, which direction is this going? No, this is asking me for an example. This is asking me for an example of an artist. Now, it could be asking me for something like a sculptor or a painter. Okay, now this is asking for an example of a vehicle, like a horse, a bike, a carriage, a boat, a yacht. Not 100% sure I know how to spell yacht. A canoe. I think we've seen canoe before in this game. A bus, a Jeep, Cadillac car, a train. I bet it's train. Green tea. It's not green? No. I can't fit oolong. Pico? Orange? No. Black. How can the answer be black when we're in a green room and we're talking about tea? That just seems wrong. Okay. I may or may not drink a lot of tea, as the case may be. Okay, so have we... there we go. Okay, a cat that I want to type of, like a tiger. A royal, like a king. Okay. I will say I really love the puzzle sets like this, where it's a bunch of relatively easy ones, a bunch in a row, and it really gets you in like the mood to just go oboe. It's not oboe. Not lute, not piano. Piccolo. Are you sure it's not oboe? I swear there are other instruments. It's not like trumpet. It's not sousaphone. Let's see. Is there another one over here? Oh, maybe not. It's something. Instrument. Not guitar. Lute. I have a friend who makes lutes. A lyre. A harp. I really thought harp was going to be it. Not a recorder. Not a harmonica. Not a banjo. It's not going to be a non-musical instrument, is it? It's with a D. A dodo. Now I'm even less confident. Okay. Let's have a look. List of musical instruments. Why did it think I was searching for a list of Mission Impossible movies? What possibly made it think that was what I was going to be looking for? If it's a DZ, is the only 4-letter D one in the Wikipedia list. I don't think it's a DZ, but let's find out. Oh, I don't even have a double I, so it's definitely not a DZ. Oh, it could be a drum. Oh my god. We don't talk about that. We just go on. Oh, there's a staircase. Up to the, okay, a type of an organ. How about a heart? A type of a soda. How about a cola? How about a Coke? How about type of soda? Club. type of tool. It's not a jackhammer. Or any kind of hammer. Could be a wrench. No, wrench is too many letters, isn't it? Yeah, wrench is one too many letters. Plier? No. Saw is not the right number of letters. Not sandpaper. Could be like a screw. I think like a screwdriver would make more sense. Is it caulk? No, Zeta, don't write the vulgar one. Let's see. Assuredly. Not a soldering iron. Chisel is too many letters. Lathe is too few letters. Actually, maybe it's lathe. We're going to go with lathe. It is not lathe. It starts with an S. And it's not screw, because we already tried screw. It's drum all over again, isn't it? It's some, like, really easy thing. Like, I'm tempted to just, like, run downstairs and get my toolbox, just go through it. Is it a square? That's not the right number of letters. Is it a spear? I don't think it's a spear. Spleen. I feel like I'm getting off of it. Okay, let's have a Google. Types of tool. Oh, I didn't think of drill. That would have been a good one. But it starts with S, huh? Slide. I mean, it could very well not be talking about, like, a tool in the sense that I'm thinking of. Okay, I don't think it's one of the simple tool types. Beverage. Soda. Tool. No idea. Oh, instrument. Oh, no, not instrument again. We've already been through this game. Flute. I thought it was going to be flute. The worst part is probably one I said before. Organ. I don't think I actually said organ before. Oh, because before it was 4 letters. Tell me what the tool is. Switch? No, that's not the right number of letters. Yeah, I really don't know. Okay, well, let's go back to the control center. No, not the control center, sorry. Let's go back to... By the way, the control center and the whole, like, what this word does, that was very cool. Like, that was a great sort of moment of reveal. Okay, let's see. We tried that one. Did I try this one? Oh, yeah, okay, so I've been... Let's see. Arm? Bear. Cub. Oh. It's not even really what I was trying to do, but okay, but we've definitely been there before, so we can go back to the gallery again and try and get to... I don't remember the snake. I don't think I've been here. Of course, it's possible here isn't actually anywhere. Okay, let's see. Tongue is part of mouth. Aces, and then we remove a letter? No, and then we add a letter. So this is going to be access. No, it's not. Bases? Oh, it's shoe, isn't it? Yes. Shoes have tongues. It's a type of die. What kind of nerd do you think I am? Well, I am that kind of nerd. Okay. Oh, there's also this, like, random painting here. Okay, excellent. Oh, now I've got this whole room where everything is screwed up. Okay. Summer. We're gonna go with winter. Acclimate. Cold. Life. Word. No idea. Word, if I add a letter, can become sword. It's not sword. It can become words. It can become wordy. I don't know. This is war. P plus emic. Pandemic? I don't know why. But I could only think of one P plus emic word. Is this for some reason high? No. Song as part of an album. No. Oh, part of a song. Lyric? Music. Chorus. Refrain. Is this chorus? That one's chorus. Okay. Okay, so it turns out the snake is a lot. If only I knew what this ace thing was. I swear there's not a plural of ace that isn't aces. Could be maces. I somehow doubt it's aces with a letter in front, but could be races. Could be shoe races. That would kind of make sense. Shoelaces. It's shoelaces. That also makes sense. Let's see. And then, yeah, we've got over here, we've got the other part of the song that isn't the chorus. Oh, it's verse, isn't it? No, it's not. God damn it. I thought that was going to be right. Answers. Oh, we've got another of these. Animal. Kind of animal. Lynx. Bird. We're adding some letters to ones. Or sorry, no, this is part of an animal. Or no, this is part of an animal. This is like the tail or the head. And now I've got to add 2 letters to ones to get something that goes with head. Like, the word that comes to mind is honest, but I don't think that really goes with head. Yeah, this is where I got the thing before. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, you can tell that I'm enjoying this because I'm like, I'll do a little more. I'll do a little more. We'll at least look at each of these things. Oh boy, we've got a place to dump a letter. Got this whole shebang. It's like a castle in there. Silence. Hush. Let's see, we've got some weird cubes. I've come out of the... Oh, I will also say that geometry there reminds me of the... I could do without the world is put together in a way that doesn't make sense. This rhymes with wing. Ching. Rhymes with a dote. Oat. Quote. I've got vivid and right. Right, but we're adding 1 letter? Yeah, I could do without the non-Euclidean geometry of the universe. It's not like a deal breaker, obviously, but I don't think it really added anything to either of the games. This is right. Right. Okay, there we go. Vivid. It's not quite rainbow. Is this also just bright? It's like I'm looking for a word to put in front of bright, but no, it was actually bright. I see. Well, this area is quite vivid. I will give it that. Run, but less walk. Sleep, but less nap. Toss, but more. Shatter, but less break. Smart, horrible, bad. Instantly. quickly. Colossal, big. Toss, but harder. So like throw, lob. What do you start with? H. Hurl. Dote. Is it going to be stoat? Are we doing a, oh, I can't even do stoat. We're not doing, whatchamacallit. It's not inception. Encryption. No. Inscription. There we go. Okay. There is this lovely thing over here which sort of suggests that maybe I'm supposed to put in an H. But it is not that, apparently, that it wants. Unless it was that it wanted, and that's how I got in here, but I don't think that's what happened. Anyway, before I get too far afield, I probably should visit the one last painting I think I have. Just have a look at it, see what else we get, and then probably wrap up. But we'll be back soon with more... oh, I just know this is just going to take me to the pumpkin, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so this was maybe not the most exciting place to wrap up. But anyway. Oh, I remember one more thing I wanted to check. Let's return to the entry while I sort of go. So remember to vote for the next series if you are a supporter, and consider supporting if you would like to vote for whatever we do next. I will be doing Silk Song, which I am excited about. Also, just as a warning, I'll be terrible at it, so plan accordingly. Set the bar low in your mind for what you think that's going to be like in terms of my skill. But I really loved Hollow Knight, so I'm looking forward to that. So both of those should be starting soon. I finished Lorelei, so if you're curious what's happening to Lorelei, what's happening is I'm beating it. Spoiler. So that's why. So that one's not going away until I'm done. That one I will say, very big fan of Lorelei and everything they have done. But, and I was looking for, there was this place where there was an opposite of savory, and Tristan wanted me to try unsavory, and I was going to try it, because I was like, oh, that would be hilarious if that's what it was, but I don't know where it was. I thought I remembered where it was, but apparently I didn't. So I will instead horribly pain Tristan a bit by walking around and doing this. Maybe we can figure out what changing a plant means. Is this just growth? It is. Haha. Okay. I saw something move. Oh, it is up there. Okay, I see. This is the other thing. Let's see. Okay. And change in... Oops. Plant is growth. Okay. Well, we at least figured out what that was. I am going to wrap up this series here. Let us know if you want to see more Lingo in the comments. I'm not at all above doing more Lingo. I did really enjoy these games. But we'll be back with more stuff. So hopefully you'll stay subscribed and look forward to whatever else is coming on the channel. So thanks everyone for watching. Bye for now.